Have you ever wondered how many spots your spotted turtle has? Spoiler alert, each one is unique, and some of these little guys can flaunt over 100 spots. But today we're diving into a delightful journey exploring everything you need to know about your spotted turtle's care habits and some truly surprising facts that might just make you laugh or think, wow, I didn't know that. In a cozy little corner of a pet owner's living room, there lived a spotted turtle named Shelly. Now, Shelly wasn't just any turtle, she was a spotted turtle with an exquisite shell adorned with a unique pattern of yellow spots. Each spot told a story, and as she aged, those stories multiplied. It was said that as she basked under the warm glow of the sun, each spot shone like a tiny star, an undeniable reminder of her celestial charm. Shelly was one of North America's smallest turtles, measuring about 3 inches long. That's right, folks. Males like Shelly typically range from 3 to 3.5 inches, while females boast a slightly larger size of 3.5 to 4.5 inches. And let's not forget the adorable hatchlings, which are about the size of a penny. Talk about a tiny tank mate. These little wonders might be small, but they certainly pack a punch when it comes to personality. Now, for Shelly to thrive, she needed her very own spotted turtle tank. Imagine her tank as a little slice of paradise. The perfect setup is about 40 gallons filled with clean water that is less than 2 feet deep, where she can swim, bask, and explore. Make sure to include a basking spot with a heat lamp, allowing Shelly to soak up some rays and dry off. After all, she spends a whopping 75% of her day basking. While you're setting up her little kingdom, consider adding some plants. Shelly loved to hide among the greenery, and it gave her the perfect spot to rest. You can use live plants like anacharis or water lilies to not only beautify the tank, but also provide natural filtration. Just remember to keep the water clean and filtered to keep her happy and healthy. Now let's talk about Shelly's culinary delights. As an omnivore, she delighted in a variety of foods. Imagine this: leafy greens, small fish, insects, and even some fruits. It's important to offer a balanced diet to keep her vibrant and healthy. One of Shelly's favorite treats was a salad made from romaine lettuce, dandelion greens, and the occasional slice of strawberry for dessert. And here's a fun fact for the kids: spotted turtles can actually hunt their food by sight and smell, making mealtime an exciting game of hide and seek. But did you know that your turtle might change her diet with the seasons? Yes, Shelly was quite the seasonal eater. In spring, she loved munching on the first tender greens that popped up. Summer brought an abundance of juicy berries, while autumn was all about the crunchy leaves. And in winter, when the outdoor feast dwindled, she'd stick to her trusty veggies and occasional fish. As I spent time with Shelly, I noticed some fascinating behaviors that made her even more delightful. During the warm months, she would often be the first to emerge from her slumber. When the temperatures rose, you could say she was one of the early birds, or should I say turtles of spring. In her little social circle, Shelly was quite the communicator. When basking with her turtle buddies, she would bob her head as if she were dancing to an invisible beat. This head bobbing wasn't just for show, it was her way of chatting with other turtles. Males even performed charming dancing displays during courtship. Talk about a turtle prom? Interestingly, spotted turtles are social creatures. They often bask in groups and will even communicate through subtle movements and gestures. This social interaction is essential for their well-being. It's a turtle-tastic world out there, and Shelly loved to be in the center of it all. Now, let's talk about some of Shelly's incredible survival skills. Did you know that spotted turtles can survive being partially frozen? Yes, they hibernate under the water or even in the mud, with their heart rates dropping to just 1 beat every 5 to 10 minutes. I once joked that they could teach us humans a thing or two about surviving winter. When it comes to feeding, these turtles are not just passive eaters. They can swallow food underwater, making them the ultimate underwater dining experts. If the mood strikes, they'll even hunt on land. Shelly was known to wander onto the grassy bank for a little snack, proving that she wasn't just a water-dwelling creature, she was a versatile little forager. Shelly's story didn't just end with her delightful habits. There's a rich history behind these fascinating creatures. Spotted turtles have been featured in Native American stories, often symbolizing longevity. Their shell patterns have even inspired their traditional art. I learned that in some cultures, the spots on their shells are associated with stars, giving them a mystical connection to the universe. This cultural significance highlights how special spotted turtles are, not just as pets, but as symbols of heritage and connection to nature. As I learned more about her kind, I was amazed by how connected they were to our cultural heritage. They were not just creatures to be kept, but storytellers of history. And here's a scientific surprise. Spotted turtles demonstrate temperature-dependent sex determination. Warmer nests lead to more females, which is mind-boggling. Imagine all the adventures they could have together in their warm, cozy nests. These turtles also have remarkable intelligence. They can learn simple mazes, recognize human faces, and even demonstrate problem-solving abilities. I often found myself captivated watching Shelly navigate her little tank, figuring out how to reach her favorite hiding spots. Who knew she had such a clever little mind? Speaking of mind-boggling, did you know that the oldest recorded spotted turtle lived for over 65 years? That's right, Shelly could easily follow in those footsteps if she continued to be cared for well. Not to mention, the longest tracked in the wild lasted an incredible 31 years. If only I could get the secret to her longevity. In the wild, spotted turtles have also shown impressive survival skills, with some diving as deep as 16 feet in search of food or escaping predators. Talk about record breakers. While spending time with Shelly, I also discovered some lesser-known facts that added even more depth to her character. For instance, she would often nest over 400 feet away from water. Talk about an adventurous spirit. This shows that these turtles are not just aquatic dwellers, but can climb steep banks and navigate their environments with ease. And once, while observing her, I noticed how she would return to her favorite hibernation spot every winter, a true creature of habit. This loyalty to her hibernation site made me realize how important it is for turtles to have familiar places to feel secure. To add a sprinkle of fun, I found out that no two spotted turtles have the same pattern. How cool is that? Plus, those spots glow under UV light. It's like having a tiny disco party in their tanks. And did you know that these spots start forming before they even hatch? It's as if they come with their own unique fashion statement. Here's another fun fact. Spotted turtles can walk over a mile in a single day if they feel like exploring. Just imagine Shelly going on a little adventure around the house. I often joke that she was on a mission to find the best snack. So how many spots does your spotted turtle have? It's a question that not only adds to the charm of these wonderful creatures, but also serves as a reminder of their individuality. With over 100 spots on some, each turtle's pattern is like a fingerprint, unique and special. So there you have it. Shelly's life is a testament to the joys and quirks of having a spotted turtle as a companion. They are not just pets, they are fascinating little beings full of surprises. If you enjoyed this turtle tale, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures and pet care tips. And remember, every spot tells a story. What's the story behind your turtle spots? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, discover how to teach your Quaker parrot amazing tricks and strengthen your bond. We'll show you proven training techniques for these intelligent birds. From basic commands to advanced behaviors, learn how to use positive reinforcement, establish trust, and unlock your Quaker's full potential. Whether you're a new bird parent or experienced owner, you won't want to miss these essential training tips.